I think I'm not the only one who never made croissants just because they are time consuming. Not the difficulty itself, but time consuming. 24 hours, it's way too much for something to be made. This one, trust me, will be the most easiest and simplest croissant you've ever made. That's for me. Actually, that's how I think. And I have my helper with me, my Lilith, my favorite child for today.
Yeah,
I know, right? Okay, Arnak is not here, he's not listening, right, Arnak? Okay, so croissants, and I'm making cheese croissants. Well, original recipe called for cheese filling inside, but this is funny reason why I decided to make the croissant this way. I just wanted to cut that croissant through and see the layers and no filling in there. So that's why I adapted the recipe. I revised it and changed it into this version. So what we need: very warm buttermilk and yogurt mixture. Just leave it in your preheat in the oven, not in the oven, in microwave. Okay, you're gonna help me with my English expressions, okay? Not just shredding. Okay, buttermilk and yogurt, very warm from microwave, probably a minute or so. And you can use just plain milk, but use full fat. The reason I use buttermilk because I really wanted that dough to be more full of fat, because it's croissants. Because we're not gonna use too much butter anyway. So we have this, and I'm adding my cheeses. I have a cup of shredded and fancy shredded three cheeses, blend of 3 cheeses, cheddar, any cheeses you prefer. This is Mexican blend, and it's a cup of them and a cup of it. Okay, I think that's enough. And I asked my beautiful daughter to grate some Gouda cheese.
It smells really bad.
It smells really bad. She doesn't like this cheese, but it smells and tastes so much better when you make it with your croissants. So this will probably melt a little bit while you mix in very warm milk. You wanna do this?
Yeah.
Okay, so that, and we need 1 whole egg. And of course the recipe, full and complete recipe, always look on my blog at Heghineh.com. And we need 1 egg white. Let me do it like this. I always do directly into the dough, but just in case, to avoid any eggshells going in there. And 1 egg white goes in there, and the egg yolk will save to brush the tops. So this is here, napkin. Okay. And mix that in. And for dry ingredients, are we done with wet? No, and some oil. Mix that in. And what else? I always make sure not to forget things, and that keeps happening. So this is it. For dry ingredients, we have sugar, salt, yeast, and flour. That's it. And I'm gonna just put the sugar like this. It's a tablespoon or so. I'm not very precise when I make dough or bread. I don't know, I always do that, but I'll put exact measurements for you to look at. And of course the salt, yeast, and we're going to knead this into very soft and not sticky dough. Okay, let me just do the flour. Liv, now you can put it over there, by the way.
Did I put this in the sink?
Yeah, put it in the sink. I'll put this in. And we're gonna stir in the dry ingredients and let the mixer knead the dough about 3 to 5 minutes. You wanna do this with a spoon, and we'll just mix it with a spoon first of all, and then we'll switch to the mixer.
Hey, why did you put that one over there? If I was
Which
gonna
one?
mix with this one.
With the spoon is much better.
Oh.
Didn't you know that?
No.
Well, that's why I'm asking you to help and learn. Okay, this is the yeast. What else? Yeah, and another cup of flour. I'll add it when it starts mixing. That's it, Lil.
Okay,
Just put
there's
it.
a little bit of flour left.
hold on. The dough is ready, and be sure to have 200 grams of butter out all the time. It has to be in room temperature, as warm as possible. We're not going to use it right now, but we will need this in 30 minutes or even less than that. So this is ready. Just
put that on.
yeah, put it
My hands
away.
are already dirty.
Okay, and just lightly knead the dough a few minutes just to bring it together. And I'm going just to pop this back into the same bowl and let it rest and rise about 30 minutes. And I'm saying 30 minutes because it's 95-degree heat outside. I have a very warm spot to put this, but if you're making this in winter and it's somewhere that's really cold, you would need to wait a little bit longer. Or what I usually do, I put it in a warm bath. Which means I put the bowl with the dough. Arka, stop, Arka.
No.
Yeah, he's bothering. Okay, you just get a bowl of warm water, not hot, and just place your bowl into that water, and it rises so much faster, so you don't have to wait too long. So a couple of minutes, pop it back, and we'll wait and get back. It took only 25 minutes for this dough to rise. That's how hot it is here. Okay, so I'm going to split the dough into into 10 equal pieces. I'm going to start with 5 and then divide each into 2 pieces. And we need to spread that butter that I have melted, not melted, but it's really soft. You want it to be as soft as it possibly can, so you can brush the butter easily. Okay, so 5 equal parts and then 10 equal, 2 into each 5. Okay, this is, okay, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 5. Okay, and if you want to use your scale and make them even more equal size, that's a good idea. Okay, let me just quickly divide this into 10 and then form them into ball shape, because that way it's gonna be easier to roll them evenly circle. And to make them ball shape, you just gather the core sides and then like this, and it's a ball shape. Okay, I'll go ahead, continue and finish this. Well, I ended up weighting my dough just to make what?
Weighing.
Waiting, okay, waiting, okay, whatever you did. The dough, they each came up into 35-38 grams about. And I'm going to roll this out into 7 to 8 inch size circles, and I like generously, make sure it's generously spread with butter. And I don't like melt butter and like with liquid kind of butter, because that way you won't be able to have that generous quantity. So I'm just gonna go ahead, finish this rolling and stacking on top of each other with butter. We're gonna skip buttering the top layer, and that will go into fridge about 1.5 to 2 hours to set and to cool down.
I got some right here.
It's okay.
It's okay.
This is good? That's good, that's good. Alright, we're done with buttering, and this will set about 1.5 or 2 hours. If you want to leave it for longer, that's even better. So just cover with plastic so it doesn't get dry, and of course you don't brush the last layer. So I'll see you in a while. Thank you. So we didn't get to finish this yesterday because it got darker, and I really like the videos to be in daylight. So that's not important. The thing is, it's been sitting in the fridge for more than 24 hours. No, not 24 hours. Overnight. Okay. So this is nice and warm, nice and cold. And again, you don't have to do that. Just leave it at least 2 hours or 1.5 hours should be enough. So I'm going to roll this out into about 18 inches diameter. It will take me a while. Just one thing. When you start rolling this, try to flip it once in a while. Try to do it very often so all the layers open up evenly. Because if you start only doing, let's say, on one part for a long time, you will have uneven layers on top and on the bottom. So I'm gonna roll this once and then flip it on the other side and do the other one. And look, it looks really small now. So you want to keep that in mind and roll it out evenly. So this will take me probably 2 to 3 minutes just to roll this out into 18 inches diameter. Okay, you're making the coffee?
Yes.
Thank you. All right, even circle as much as you can, as possible. Into 16 triangles, we need to divide this now. And again, try to make it as even as possible so your croissants have even shapes and even size. So I'm going to divide into 4 and then just go from there. And of course I'm going to fold this into croissant shape, and they need to rest another 35 minutes probably, so they get nice and puffy to bake later. This is even. And I already prepared my pans layered with parchment paper. I have 2 half-sheet pans, baking pans. And let me quickly show you how I do this. So you need to make a slit on the top, the widest part, and then just like fold it like this, and then start rolling. Just like this. And I like, that's croissant. And I'm just gonna shape it as croissant, like the edges, bring together the edges and place it on your tray. Just like this. I'll do one more. Just make the slit, fold the sides apart and then roll.
Do you have to cut the top?
Yes, so you have nice and croissant shape. You like this, right, Liz? You like them?
Yeah,
No?
I hate them. I like them.
You like them? No, you didn't. You didn't eat them, remember?
I don't want to believe.
Alright, this is the last one. And I'm going to let this at room temperature, or what I did, I preheated my oven to the lowest temperature. And I already turned it off, of course. I'm going to place this inside the oven to rise even more. If you don't want to do that, you can just lightly drizzle with oil. You can just drizzle with cooking spray so they don't stick, and cover with loose plastic. Don't put anything heavy, or no paper, no towel or anything. Either cover like this or place it in the oven. So I'll just do that. About 35 to 1 hour, 35 minutes to 1 hour, depending how well they rise. You want to do this one?
Yeah.
Okay, 1 second, let me finish this one and I'll give you. We started egg washing, and I only added a tablespoon or so cream to my egg yolk. And we're almost done with this, and it took 25 minutes for this to rise.
Can I do it?
Yeah, you can do it, one only. And I'm going to send this to the preheated 350-degree oven about 30 to 35 minutes, or until they're nice and golden color. You're done? Careful, careful, Elka. Come on. Listen. Thank you. That's it. You're done?
Yeah.
Our cheese croissants are out of the oven, baked, ready, and so delicious. I couldn't wait and started already taking a bite, and I'm finishing actually. Just to quickly show you the inside layers. It looks perfect, okay? This is like real croissant that you spent almost 24 hours or more to make it. So for those who have as much patience as I do, this is just a perfect recipe. Check it out at heghineh.com. Like the video if you like it, and remember to subscribe to my channel. Thank you everyone for watching, and I'll see you very soon.